All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pilates. Today's Pilates workout is just going to be with some weights. So if you have some light weights nearby, just grab them, have them on hand. You don't actually need them at this moment, though. All right, so we're going to start seated with our legs crossed underneath us. Stacking your spine, so really just elongating your spine, pressing your shoulders down and away from the ears, and breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice, big, full, deep breath. And then on your next inhale, bring your arms up over your head. And as you exhale, bring them down in front of you. Holding your arms straight out, parallel to the ground. As you inhale, pull your shoulder blades back, lift your chest. As you exhale, rounding your back, and just pull your shoulder blades away from each other. So inhale and lift, exhale and round. Good, keep going, 2 more. Get 1 more. Really inhale through that nose, exhale through the mouth. Perfect, and then inhale, bring your arms up. Taking your left hand, bring it to the right knee. Bringing that right hand behind you, take yourself into a twist. Then bring both arms up to the sky. Bring that right hand to the left knee. Bringing that left hand behind you, take yourself into a twist. Bringing both hands up to the sky. Now bring both hands down to your shoulders. I feel like I'm doing Simon Says. Bring both hands down to your shoulders and then just twist side to side. Good. Get 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to place our hands on the mat, come into all fours. We're going to round in our back, drop in our belly. Get 3 cat-cows here. And last one. From here, we're going to lift our left leg out to the side, so into a fire hydrant. And now swing that left leg behind you, bring it back. 2 more times, swing it behind and bring it back. Just opening up that hip flexor 1 more time. And then lower that left leg down. And then we're going to do the same thing on the right side. So lift that right leg up, swing it behind, bring it back. 2 more times, just opening up that hip. And last time, engaging the core as well, and lower that right leg down. From here, we're going to extend that right arm, left leg out. Find balance, square off, so try not to sink into that right leg too much. From here, we're going to bring our thumb up to the sky, flex our foot, and now pulse it up and down, both the arm and the leg, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now elbow into knee and round. Extend it back out. Elbow into knee and round. Extend it back out. That looks awesome. Get 1 more. Perfect. Keeping that arm and the leg up, we're going to swing the arm and the leg out to the side and then bring it back in. Bring the arm and the leg out to the side. Good. Bring it back in. 1 more. Perfect. Now lowering that right arm down, we're going to keep our left leg lifted. We're going to extend it a lot. So really straighten it out as best you can, pointing your toes, making sure that you're not sinking into that right hip. Keep pressing your right hip more to the left. Now from here, we're going to flex the foot, bend at the knee, extend and point. Flex the foot, bend at the knee, extend and point. Get 2 more. And last one. Now we're going to bend at the knee, flexing that foot. We're going to pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to swing that left knee all the way in, come to your fingerprints, and drop that left foot in front, right in between your hands. Come to rise. Tucking your tailbone under, we're going to lift that right arm up, side bend over to the left. Good. Come up tall, shoot that left arm up as well. Tuck your back toes, and then just lift so that your knee is hovering off the mat. And we're going to hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down, bring your arms down by your sides. Good, so we're gonna do that a little bit faster this time. So we're gonna extend the arms up, lift the knee. Lower down, bring the arms down by the side. 3 more times, arms up, lift the knee drops, hands come down. 2 more times, arms lift the knee, lower back down, coming back down. Last time, arms, knee lifts, lower back down, bring the arms down. All right, so we're gonna take that knee and we're gonna bring it back to meet the right knee. From here, we're gonna reach our arms out in front. We're gonna hinge. So now your toes can be tucked under or not, whatever feels better. I prefer them tucked under, but that's because of my ankle issues going on, but you do whatever feels right for you. So we're just gonna hinge back as best we can without letting anything move and then come back up. So your body's staying as a plank. You're gonna hinge back as best you can. Good, come back up. So going back as far as you can, keeping everything nice and tight. Good, engage in your core. 2 more times. Good, nice, and last time. Excellent. Bringing your hands down right in front. We're gonna tuck our toes, lift our knees into a hover, and we're gonna tap the hands to the opposite knee. So tap for 8, 7, don't let that back move. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down. Walk your hands out, sink into a quick child's pose. Coming back up. And this time we're going to do the other side. So before we were doing our left leg, right arm, now we're going to do our right arm, left leg. If you do the opposite, just switch it up. So extend the arm and the leg out. Find balance here. Make sure you're not sinking too much into that left hip. Holding. Good. From here, we're going to bring our thumb up to the sky, flex our foot, and we're going to pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round in the back, elbow into knee, extend it out. Round in the back, elbow into knee, extend it out. 1 more time. Perfect. Keeping the arm and the leg out. We're going to bring the arm and the leg to the side, bring it back in. 2 more times. Arm and leg reaches to the side, bring it back in. Last time. Perfect. Lowering that left hand down, we're going to keep the right leg lifted. Flex the foot. But from here, we're going to bend at the knee, point and extend. Bend at the knee, point and extend. Good. Make sure you're getting some footwork in there, pointing and flexing your foot. Excellent. Let's get 1 more. Excellent. Now bending at the knee, flexing the foot, we're going to pulse up and down. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull that knee in towards the chest and then place it between the hands. Come to rise. Tuck your tailbone under, lift that left arm up, and side bend over to the right. So you should really feel a quad stretch here, maybe a little bit in your hip flexor. Good, coming back up, bringing both hands up to the sky. We're gonna tuck our back toes. We're gonna lift up and hover and hold, just lifting that knee just above the ground and hold here, good. For 3, 2, 1, arms come down, knees come down. Now we're gonna pick it up a little bit. So arms come up, knee comes up. Arms come down, knee comes down. Good, 3 more times, lift and lower. 2 more times, lift and lower. 1 more time and lower. Excellent. So now we're going to take this front leg, we're going to bring it back to meet the back leg. All right, so from here, we're going to lower down into a plank. So bring your hands down, come into a plank on your knees, on the high knee plank. So you want to be on the tops of your knees, and from here, we're going to bring our hands so that our fingertips are touching. Your pointer finger is touching your pointer finger, your thumb is touching your thumb. So you should sort of make a triangle, maybe a diamond. And now we're going to go into our diamond push-ups. So what that means is our fingertips touch the whole time and we lower down, press it back up. So we're going to get 5 of these diamond push-ups. Working our triceps here. Good. If this feels good and you want to go to your toes, feel free to do that. Once you get your 5, press back into a quick child's pose. Excellent. All right, so from here, we're going to come back into our plank. We're going to tuck our toes, lift our knees up. Spread your legs as wide as the mat. We're going to bring our hands to the opposite shoulder, shoulder taps for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying in this plank position. We're going to bring our right knee in. Pull the right knee in, cross it over to the left. Bring it back, shoot it back. Left foot comes in. Round in the back, cross it over, bring it back, that's it. Shoot that leg back. One more time each side. Right knee, crosses, bring it back, shoot it back. Last time on the left. Good. Excellent. Drop to your knees, press back into a quick child's pose. All right, we're going to come back forward. This time, we're going to go into our spider rail push-ups. So we're going to bring the left foot out to the side. Look, bring it all the way up to the outside of the elbow, and then shoot it back. Bending at your elbow slightly. Do the same thing on the right. We're just going for 4, 2 on each side. Good, engage the arms there. Perfect, and once you're done, drop to your knees, press back, bring out your wrists. All right, we're gonna come back up again, this time onto our knees again. Come into that diamond push-up pose. Fingertips are touching, so point your finger to point your finger, thumb to thumb, and we're gonna get 5 more diamond push-ups. So lower down and press it back up. Just for 5. Nice, nice and strong. Engage the core. That's it, looking really good. Once you're done, press back into a quick child's pose. Shooting forward, back to plank. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and we're going to come to low plank. Come to the left elbow, then to the right elbow. Bring your hips down as well. Lifting up your left leg, we're going to press forward onto the right ball of the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs. Lower that left leg down, lift the right leg up, and press it forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that right leg down, lift the left leg up, bring that leg out to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, keep breathing, and 1. Lower the left leg, bring the right leg up, bring it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back, lift with your left hand, then with your right hand, drop to your knees, press back into a quick child's pose. All right, so from here, we're going to come back forward. We're almost done with our plank series. Come to a high plank. We're going to lower down into a push-up. Drop our heels to the right, lift the left arm up to side plank. Good, bring it back down, go back to push-up, drop our heels to the left, come to side plank. Come back center. Dropping down, 1 more each side. Dropping the heels to the right, lift up that left hand. Good, lift those hips, engage the obliques. Last time, come back down to a push-up, press back up, drop the heels to the left, lifting that right hand. Come back center, dropping to your knees. And now just let your hips fall to your right and just come lay down. So it doesn't matter really what side you're on. We're going to basically take ourselves into sideline series. So stacking your hips one on top of the other, make sure they're really stacked here, aligning your back to the back of the mat and kicking your feet forward to the front corner of the mat. So now double check yourself. Your belly button should be kind of shooting out that way. You don't want to get really comfortable here. You should feel that hip bone pressing into the ground. Excellent. Okay, so from here, we're going to take that top leg, lift it up, shoot all the energy out the toes, and now we're just going to pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High lift just for 4. Lift it up, and lower it down. Add some footwork if you like. So point and lift, flex and lower. 2 more times. Get that leg nice and straight. Last time. Excellent. Let's kick it forward and back. Don't let your body move. Use your hand as a kickstand to help you. Squeezing the glute in the back if you need. And last one. Keeping that leg hovering right on top of the bottom leg. We're going to do some little circles here. 8 in each direction, about the size of a basketball. Once you get your 8, reverse direction. And then you're just gonna let your leg hover, extending all the energy out the toes. Just wait a second for everyone to catch up. Excellent. So from here, we're gonna bend at the knee, bring the knee towards the chest, kick the leg out and swing it around. Bend at the knee, kick the leg out and swing it around. 2 more times. And last one. Now we're gonna reverse direction. So kick that leg forward, bend at the knee, reach it behind you. 3 more times. And last one. Bring those legs, let them hover. And now this time we're gonna go into our rond de jambe. Kick the leg forward, lift it up and swing it around, nice and big. Come on, get the energy out the toes. Elongate that leg, reach. Good, fire up all the little tiny muscles in there. Get 2 more big circles. And last one. Perfect. Bringing those feet to meet. You're going to press into the hips. We're going to lift up that leg, both legs actually, engaging the core here. From here, we're going to lower that bottom leg and pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Now we're going to lift the top leg for 8, 7, 6. Engage the core. Feel it tightening as you go for 2 and 1. Big scissors now. So keep those legs lifted, kick it forward and switch. A little awkward, you got it. Come on, you got 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. From here, we're going to lower the legs down. We're going to roll onto our belly. So rock side to side, release any tightness you have here. Extend the arms all the way up overhead. And now we're going to lift everything up into a Superman. Lift up and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. We're going to do that again, except we're going to come into flight. So lift up and hold. Bring your arms behind you. Lift your chest a little bit higher. Reach the energy at the fingertips. Press the belly into the mat and hold. Bring those arms forward and lower back down. This time we're going to come up and go right into our swim. So lift up into Superman and swim it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Now we're going to go into something called Lobster, which is similar to swim, except for up and instead of up and down, you're going to go over and under. So lift up into Superman and cross arms and legs over and under for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. Lower it down. Perfect. Lift it up one more time. Superman, squeeze those shoulder blades back and hold. Squeezing at the back. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Make a little pillow with your hands. Spread your legs a little bit wider, bending at the knees, bringing your toes together. Just rest your head down. From here, our toes are touching, and we're going to press into our bellies, and we're going to lift up our thighs. So really squeeze in the glute. Press the belly into the mat. You should feel this a lot in your lower back, maybe in your quads, maybe in your glutes. Good. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Extend those legs out, rock them side to side. Bring your hands right next to your chest and lift up into a lazy upward dog. Beautiful. All right, we're going to come to the other side. for Sideline Series. So just roll it over. I'm just going to turn around. So again, line your back to the back of the mat, kick your feet forward to the front corner, making sure that your hips are stacked one on top of the other. You guys know the drill. Awesome. So now taking that leg, we're going to lift up that top leg and shoot all the energy out the toes. So really fire up all the muscles here. So yeah, you could have a lazy leg, but you'll get a lot more out of it if you really tighten everything up. All right, so from here, little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now big, open up that leg. You can pointed flex, little footwork in there. Got one more. Excellent, keeping that leg hovering. We're gonna kick forward and back. Two more. And last one. Keep that leg hovering, and now we're gonna do small circles. So it doesn't matter what direction, we're gonna get 8 in each direction. Watch the shoulder, don't let it creep up on you. Once you get your 8, reverse direction. Perfect. And now let that leg hover. We'll just hang out until everyone catches up. Good. Now we're gonna pull that knee into the chest, kick it out and swing it around. Knee into the chest, extend, swing it around. 2 more. And last one. All right, we're gonna go the opposite way. So kick that leg forward, bend at the knee, reach it behind you. Kick that leg forward, bend at the knee, reach it behind. Just 2 more. Come on, fire up those legs. And last one. Awesome, bring those feet to hover. And we go right into our rond de jambe. So kick the leg forward, lift it up, swing it around, really dig into that hip flexor. Get rid of all that stress, all that tension that we got. Good, get one more. Excellent. Now bringing those feet to meet, we're gonna press into our hip bone and we're gonna lift both legs up. From here, we're going to lower that bottom leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna lift the top leg up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go into those scissors for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's roll onto your back. So rolling right onto your back. Just rocking side to side for a second. We're gonna reach our arms right up behind us and we're gonna go right into our teaser. So teaser prep number 1, our feet are on the mat and we're going to slowly come up as high as we can with no momentum. So once you get to your highest point, hold there for a second. Making sure that there's no momentum going on, squeezing all your ab muscles just to come up. Beautiful. We're gonna get 4. You can go on to teaser prep 2, which is 1 leg lifted. You could go on to a full teaser, which means that both legs come up first and then your upper body comes up. Good. Your choice. Just make sure whatever one you choose, there's no momentum. Good. Squeeze the ab muscles. Once you get your 4, pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then extend those legs out onto the ground again. Arms reach all the way up over your head, and we're gonna go right into our teaser 3. So a teaser 3 is where our arms are going to shoot around, and at the same time, our arms are going, and our legs are going to lift. So upper body and lower body lifts, come to a V-sit, hold, good, and then lower it down. Let's get 3 more. So let's get a little hold in there. So bring the arms forward, lift upper body and lower body, find that balance, and then lower it down. Beautiful, guys. It looks so good. Let's get 2 more. Use your breath. Yes, 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 yes. Lower it down. 1 more. And lower it down. Very nice job. All right, so from here, we're going to place our feet on the mat. Just take a look down, make sure that your legs are parallel to each other, that your knees are not knocking in or out. And from here, we are going to just lift our hips up, find glute engagement. So as soon as your glutes engage, that's your starting and ending point. So we're gonna, from there, lift a little bit higher for 8, 7, little pulses. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all the way back down, making sure your back hits the mat. Arms down by your side. From here, we're gonna press into the heels, lift the hips, and the arms shoot up over the head for 4. Lower back down, make sure that back hits the mat. 3. Every time you come down, make sure that that lower back is pressing into the mat. That's going to work your core. 2 more. Awesome, and 1 more. Perfect. All right, so now, staying on one side, we're going to lift our hips up, extend the arms and the leg up to the sky, find balance. Arms and legs come down, hips come down. Lift up again, hips come up, arms and legs shoot up, find balance. Hold. We're going to lower our leg down, our arms stay up. So lower the leg for 5 scoops. Really try to pull back, releasing that hamstring. 2 more. And 1. Arms and legs come down, hips come down. Now we're going to lift up again, hips come up, taking that same moving leg. We're just going to pull that knee into the chest and then lower it back down. Knee pulls in and lowers back down. 3 more. Keep that hip lifted. Yes, get 1 more. Awesome. Lower the hips down, back hits the mat. Now we're going to add on to that with a little thruster in between. So lift the hips up again. That same leg pulls in, lower it down, hips come down. Again, hips come up, knee pulls in, foot lowers, hips lowers. 3 more times. Good. 2 more times, making sure every time you lower your hips down, your back is hitting the mat. 1 more time. Perfect. All right, from here, we're going to lift our hips up. Lift that same leg up. We're going to let it hover. And now we're going to pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot down, lower the hips down, pull your knees into your chest, and then come into a happy baby. So pulling on the bottom of the feet, pulling your knees closer to your armpits, just kind of releasing your hips here and releasing your thighs. Good. Hug the knees and place them back on the mat. All right, so now we're going to do the other side. So again, look down, make sure your legs are parallel. From here, we're going to lift the hips up. Other leg this time, arm and leg shoot up, find that balance. Good. Arms and leg come down, hips come down. We're gonna add the scoop this time. Hips come up, arms shoot up with the leg, find your balance. And now lower that leg down for 5. Keep the hip lifted. 4, 3, stay squared up. Don't sink over to the left. And 1 more. Nice job. Lower the arms and leg down, hips come down. All right, pressing into both heels, lift the legs, lift the hips up. Staying on that one side, we're just gonna pull the knee in and lower it down. The hips aren't lowering, we're just pulling that knee in and lowering, keeping the hips lifted the whole time. We got 1 more. And now lower the hips down. This time we're gonna add on to it with a thruster in between. So lift the hips, pull that knee in, lower that foot down, hips come down, making sure your back hits the mat. Hips lift, knee pulls in, foot lowers, hips lower. Again, back hitting the mat is so important here to make sure your abs are engaged properly. So don't skip that step. I know it's easy to ignore, but it's really important. Good. Get 1 more. Perfect. That looks awesome. All right, so now we're going to lift those hips again. Bring that leg up. Just let it hover. And now little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot down. Hips come down. Knee pulls into your chest. And then to a happy baby. All right. So from here, we're going to keep those knees hovered into your chest. A nice big hug. And we're going to extend everything away from the midline and then pull it back in. Inhale everything away and pull it back in. You got to get 2 more. Good. And last one. Perfect. From here, extend one leg up, extend one leg out. We're going to really pull on that leg. So get it nice and straight, nice and strong. Both legs should look like arrows shooting out of your hips. From here, we're going to pull it back for 8. Switch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs lift up. Rotate so your heels are together, your toes are turned out. Lower your arms and your head down, your shoulders and your head down. And we're just going to do some little drops, very small range of motion. So drop, pull it back up, keeping your back pressing into the mat, engaging the core the entire time. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs are lifted. From here, we're going to, if you want head and shoulders off the mat, you can do that. Hands can be down by your side or behind your head. We're going to lower those legs all the way down, as low as you can go without lifting your back. Open the legs at the bottom, bring them back up. So lower them down, open at the bottom, swing them back up to meet. Good, that's it. Use that breath, get 2 more. Don't let that back lift. Yes, 1 more. Perfect. From here, we're going to bend our legs into a tabletop, reach our arms straight up to the sky, and we're going to go into our bird dog. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to think about your back. If you're in this perfect tabletop here and your back is lifted, like mine's lifted right now, then that's not really a perfect tabletop. I want you to actually pull your knees back and place them back onto the mat. Extend the arms up. So from here, opposite arm, opposite leg reaches. Pull it back in. The trick is here, do not let the knee pull back at all. Good. That's it, that's it. Nice and strong, looks really good. So we're gonna alternate. If you're not alternating, get 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Good. For 2 and 1. Nice job. So from here, we're gonna bring our arms down, keeping our legs bent. And we're going to just pump our arms up and down. Just pump, engage the core, reach forward, keep pumping. And now from here, extend the pump, keep it going, extend the legs out. Keep pumping. Bend the knees, keep pumping. That's it. Extend the legs. Bend the knees. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower your head, rocking side to side. Perfect. All right. So from here, hands behind the head, elbows open wide. Bring your legs back to that tabletop. So now we want the back pressing into the mat. We're just going to cross over, bring the knee into the elbow, but keeping that back on the mat. The only thing you're not doing is extending the legs. So elbow taps the knee, the back stays on the mat, legs are not extending. So we're really trying to work the obliques here. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now relax for a second. Now we're going to take the right elbow. We're going to bring it towards the left leg and we're going to hold there. Extend the right arm out. Bend the right arm. Lower it back down. Now we're going to take the left elbow, bring it to the right knee. Hold. Extend the left arm out. Bend the arm. Lower it down. 1 more each side. Right elbow, left knee. Extend the arm and hold. Bend the arm. Lower it back down. Last time, left to right. Extend the arm. Bend the arm. And lower back down. All right, so now we're going to go into our full bicycle. So this time with an extension, elbow to opposite knee, and switch. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull those knees into the chest, give them a quick little hug. And now we're going to rock and roll ourselves up to a kneeling position. So grab onto your weights, We're gonna come into a high kneel. If the high kneel bothers you, forget the high kneel, just stand up. You can do the same thing standing up. So now your toes can be tucked under or not, whatever feels better for you. We're gonna hold some light weights and we're just going to do some hammer curls, bringing the weights up to our shoulders and then back down. Full extension of your arms at the bottom. Two more. Perfect. Now we're going to bend at the elbows. And from here, we're going to extend the arms straight up and squeeze them back. So extend straight up and squeeze them back. Three more. Try to stay really still in the body. And last one. Excellent. So from here, we're going to just lift the arms up and lower them down. So keeping that same 45-degree bend in the arms. Good. That's not 45, 90 degrees. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, flip the palms up to the sky, and now rotate, bring it out. Two more. Awesome. Holding those arms out, we're just going to little pulse up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to lower the arms down. Step forward with your left leg. So now we're going to lift the left arm up. No, that's the right arm. Lift the right arm up. And now bring the left arm to a goalpost. Extend the left arm up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower both arms down. Now tuck the right toes. We're going to lift and hover the knee. So just a little hover, bring the weights to our shoulders. Holding that hover, you're just going to extend the weights overhead for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower that hover down and bring that left foot back. From here, we're going to lower the weights down. Bring the weights behind your back, hinge forward, and pulse it up and down. Little tiny movement for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up tall or kneeling up tall, we're going to take that right foot, bring it forward. Perfect. So now we're going to extend the left arm up, bring the right arm to goalpost. Extend that right arm overhead for 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Nice job. Bring both arms down, tuck the back toes, lift that back knee to hover, bring the weights right to our shoulders. And now we're going to press it up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now step that left foot to meet the right. So step in. We're going to hinge forward, drop the weights down in front, and we're going to row up. So bring both arms up and then lower down. So make sure your back is nice and flat here. Make sure your core is pulled in tight. Good. We got 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right into our kickback. So bring it back, kick the arms back, and lower down. So row with that kickback. Good. Keep going. Here are my eyes. Nice, guys. Nice flat back. You guys look really good. Yeah, 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. Come to rise. And now we're just going to do some front and lateral lifts. So lift the arms front, bring them to the side, lower them down. Lift them laterally, bring them front, lower them down. Good. Front, lateral, lower. This is our last one. Lateral, front, and lower. Excellent. So from here, we're going to just forward fold, drop our weights down. And I'm just going to move so I can come to the back of my mat. So we're going to actually we're going to do a Pilates push-up. So we're going to turn our toes out. So bring the heels together, turn your toes out, standing up nice and tall. Press your hips forward, just slightly engaging the core. So I'm not going to do this on an angle, but you can do this at the back of your mat. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold down. You're going to walk your hands out to a plank. Once you get to that plank, lower down to a push-up, press back up, walk back up. So repeat that 2 more times. If you can, try to keep the toes and your feet in the same position. So again, arms come up, inhale it down, walk your hands out, take yourself into a push-up. Good. And then one more time, except on this last time after your push-up, just lower yourself all the way down to the mat onto your belly. Good, so instead of walking back up on that third, just hang out on your belly, rocking side to side, placing your hands right next to your chest, elbows come up, releasing your toes, pressing up into a lazy upward dog. Good. Tucking back, bringing your hips back to meet your heels, reaching those arms forward, walk your hands over to the right, sink your hips to the left. Walk your hands over to the left, sink your hips to the right. Sitting up, and then bringing your legs forward in front of you, so hips come to the ground. Bring those legs out, sitting up tall, hinge from the hips, forward fold, any amount that you can. Softening behind the knees. Sitting up tall, bring that right knee into the chest, crossing that right leg over, and then we're going to take ourselves into a twist towards the right. Unwind, bring that right leg back out, forward fold. Coming back up, dragging that left leg with you. Crossing that left leg over the right, making sure both sits bones are on the ground. Wrapping your arm around, twisting to the left. Unwind, bring that left leg down, forward fold. Sitting up tall, we're going to bring both arms up overhead, dropping the right hand behind our back for a tricep stretch. Good, releasing, dropping the left hand behind your back for a tricep stretch. Good, releasing, bring both arms out to a T, crossing the right hand over the left. And then switch, crossing the left hand over the right. Good, reaching both hands up overhead. One last forward fold, bring it down. Softening behind the knees, come down a little bit more. And then come back up. You guys are all done. So nice work today. Try to switch it up a little bit. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow.